to clown a guy in the NFL again, like to bring up what Tom Brady said about what Logan Paul is doing and what he did in the NFL. They're not the same thing. One of these things is not like the other. Like you can't, like Tom Brady just said, like you do gymnastics, you do a play. You're artsy fartsy.
Yeah.
Oh, I land on this spot. Oh, I say this. Tom Brady's like, a man ripped apart my knee ligaments
Yo.
in the first game of the year. Like, you know, they call that an accident where you're what you do.
Yeah, you botched it, or they throw up the X in the NFL. Yeah, the X is you got to be put on the stretcher. I mean, we saw a dude go to
The
the
X is Jay
cardiac
Patterson
arrest.
walking over to you, being like, "That's what you get."
Yeah, back in my day, not to sound like the old man, but back in the '90s and 2000s, you get your fucking head split, literally.
Yeah,
Lawrence Taylor, I seen it. Hey, I seen it. Or I saw highlights because I was too little, but I seen it. I seen the dude like I told Davis. He said, "Oh shit, we do got a game today." He got off the couch and went for like 3 sacks. All right. And when Lawrence Taylor used to hit you, look, love Aaron Donald. Not saying that Aaron Donald is less than Lawrence Taylor, but Lawrence Taylor has the argument for the greatest defensive player of all time. When Lawrence Taylor used to hit you, that was probably the end of your career. So imagine doing that for, at that point, it was what, 13, 14, I think 15 games? Yeah,
no, it
15
was
games.
16. It was 16.
Okay, it was still 16.
Yeah,
Okay,
the playoffs
16.
were where the playoffs were shorter.
Yeah, so 16 games. So imagine 16 games of him going at you full speed, or he's going at full speed. And he's doing that all the time. Compared to, look, and again, I understand. I've been in the ring a couple times. Cool. Yeah, it's tough. It ain't no fucking NFL tough. It ain't no MMA tough.
Chloe.
It ain't no boxing tough. You're training your body to hurt another individual.
Yeah, Tom Brady wasn't just trying to say like, I'm not respecting wrestling. He's saying, don't call it football. Don't say it's the same thing as football. It's not.
Yeah.
Again, like that crash course of 17 games now, like you're saying, to go from 16 to 17 now. Like I said, I think the playoffs back then, that it was only the AFC NFC championship. Then they incorporated the wild card, and at the time it was only the one wild card. And then most of our childhood, the 1 and 2 seeds got the bye, so there were two wild cards. So that set up the divisional round, and now we have the super duper wild card where the 1 seed only gets by, which I prefer because the 1 seed should get the better treatment. Being the 2 seed, you shouldn't get the bye. I do think but they shouldn't allow an extra playoff team like we talked about a couple episodes ago when the playoffs are still going on. Like when Carolina sneaks in under 500, you that nullifies your playoff spot. A below 500 team or a 500 team should not get into the playoffs. And the same goes for the NBA, but that's a whole other conversation we'll do in a few weeks if there's really nothing to talk about. But I think that what helped Lawrence Taylor's aura, his legend, his legacy is that he legit snapped Joe Theismann's leg.
Hmm.
Someone like Aaron Donald didn't have a moment like he was known for breaking so and so's arm or neck or stuff like that. I think that added to that and the crack added to the Lawrence Taylor myth
No,
because, like
sir.
you
It
just said,
wasn't crack. It was coke.
well, and crack because what one leads to the other. Evolution is a mystery. It's a change that no one sees, and
Okay. Lenny. Great band,
and
by the way, too.
he no. If you're my pigment, yes, but
I'm halfway there. Hey, I'm not Banks. I'm OJ. Okay.
that did help Lawrence Taylor be this domineering figure that the NFL could not really advertise as such because again the stuff off the field was just as dangerous in terms of like this guy's a loose cannon, should he even play? Aaron Donald's whole thing was he's this most wholesome guy off the field, but he's got the body of what's the rock monster from Pokemon, like the super brolic
I
rock.
think it's
That's what
Golem.
that combined with the super buff fish from SpongeBob, combined with Brock Lesnar, like he's those three things smashed together. That's Aaron Donald. Like,
So Godzilla, damn, you just described Godzilla.
I mean, that's the thing. Like every time they would show him shirtless, and he'd have perfect 6-pack abs, but be as wide as a fucking jeep. it
I'll
made